I'm Andrew Faust. This is the Center for Bioregional Living, and I wanted to get into a little of spring, what I call spring maintenance. You know, people often ask me when I'm talking in classes that we're giving, how do you know that it's a spring? Well, that's what you're looking at right here. I thought I'd shoot a little video for you to see. This is a spring we developed in Ellenville where I dug down to rock so I could see it coming out of rock. Behind me, no water flowing at all. This is where it comes right out of the ground. It's a beautiful, amazing, sacred power spot with incredibly pure mountain spring water emerging all day long, 365 days a year. And when you want to drink from a spring, first you want to know that that's where you are, the place where it actually comes out, like this one does here. And you want to periodically muck it. And that's the part that I'm going to demonstrate today that people often ask me, well, what do you mean when you say muck it out? Okay, so mucking it out, I mean, we want to clean out anything like leaves and rocks. You want to just toss that out of the spring. If you come across a frog, politely escort it downstream somewhere. But what we're mainly getting out is organic material right at the head, right where it comes off. This is why traditional times, say like a couple hundred years ago, before the industrial era, what people would do is they would build a spring house over a spot like this. So you didn't have to clean it out as much, and so there weren't as many things perhaps falling into it either, because then you wouldn't have leaves from trees because you'd have a roof over it. And you could do things like put dairy jugs in it. You really have to, in a spring like this, get down in there, get it all out. And I do this when I'm drinking from this spring several times a week, really, because it's right on a path, so I'm walking right by it. It's a nice little ritual. This way I know when I'm drinking from it, there's nothing in here that could make anybody ill, because that's all it comes from. It's too much organic matter or something in here that you didn't know about. So if you just clean your spring nicely, which is a nice ritual, it'll feed you well. Better than your well, because this is living water. Well water is groundwater. This has all kinds of beneficial and healthy microbes and trace minerals and micronutrients and vitamin B12, all kinds of things that groundwater doesn't have are in spring water. That's why I love doing stuff like this, right? Dermal absorption. A little bit of a stretch, and we're done. Now I'll wait for that to clear, and we can drink from it in another hour or two.